There's also resentment towards her because she instigates resentment towards her sometimes.
Caitlin Clark, obviously a huge story and the controversy around it. I was thinking about, I was pretty hard on the WNBA when Caitlin Clark came in.
She got to bring the turnovers down. I was watching a little bit of this game. She get her turnovers down, she'll be all right.
She talks trash. She lets you know when she's putting it in your eye. She walks around the floor, whether it's with the referees.
If they don't win a title during the NFL season, is ESPN, are others talking about that pickup?
You see her, you see a little shove here and there, you see her throwing a little elbow here and there, you see her talking smack. Caitlin Clark does this.
This can't be real. After everything Caitlin Clark has endured, being shoved, elbowed, blindsided, and targeted night after night, Stephen A. Smith went on national television and actually blamed her. Not the defenders throwing cheap shots, not the officials for letting it happen, not the league for standing by and doing nothing. No, Stephen A. put the spotlight squarely on Caitlin herself. He claimed she deserved it. He said she's the reason Marina Mabrey came flying in and hit her. According to him, it's Caitlin's own fault for being competitive, confident, and daring to talk a little trash.
Caitlin Clark being that golden goose per se, that rising tide that's lifting all boats. I stand by my past proclamations that there's resentment towards her because of that. But I want to take it a step further. There's also resentment towards her because she instigates resentment towards her sometimes. Oh, Caitlin can clap at you now. Yes. Caitlin can antagonize you now.
But hold on. Since when did confidence become a crime? When did a little swagger suddenly mean a player deserves to be attacked on the court? Because if this were the men's game, this conversation wouldn't even exist. And that's exactly why people are furious. This isn't just a bad take. It's a moment that's shaking the WNBA right now. Stephen A. Smith isn't just another commentator. He's one of the most powerful voices in sports media. When he speaks, people listen. And this time, what he said may be the most outrageous statement we've heard all season.
They're trying to justify that Caitlin getting poked in the eye and blindsided is okay. That's a part of the game. Fam, that is not a part of the game. I literally watched y'all last year demolish Draymond Green for all the stuff he was doing in the NBA. Okay? I watched y'all do this. Watched y'all. Him choking, him turn around and slapping players. Williams got on there. Mad Dog got on there. Both of them were dogging Draymond Green for that and for acting like nothing is wrong with what he was doing.
It all started as what looked like a routine play, but it ended with Caitlin Clark crashing to the floor and Marina Mabrey getting hit with a technical foul. Tensions were already high. The game was intense. Then came the commentary that flipped the entire conversation on its head. People were expecting outrage in defense of Caitlin. Instead, Stephen A. Smith dropped a bombshell. He said she had it coming. His reasoning? The way she carries herself. The confidence. The swagger. The way she lets defenders hear about it when she drills a shot right in their face. According to him, if you walk around like the baddest player on the court, you'd better be ready for the heat that comes with it.
She talks trash. She lets you know when she's putting it in your eye. She walks around the floor, whether it's with the referees, whether it's with the opponent, whether it's with anybody, as if she's the baddest woman on the planet, if not on the court.
It began like so many games this season, with Caitlin Clark stepping onto the court and a target already on her back. The Indiana Fever were taking on the Chicago Sky, and it didn't take long for things to boil over. As the game went on, it stopped being just competition and turned into confrontation. And once again, Caitlin Clark was right at the center of it. Marina Mabrey wasn't simply playing defense. She came with intent. As Caitlin tried to create space and run the offense, Marina blindsided her. A hard hit, contact to the face. No play on the ball. No warning, just a shot that sent her down. The confusion, frustration, and disbelief were written all over Caitlin's face. And just like that, the debate reignited. Is this simply physical basketball, or is something else going on here?
Watch when Caitlin Clark is trying to create some space. It looked like she just got hit in the eye there. Ooh, and Marina Mabrey. I missed that one, Edona.
Oh, I missed that one too.
All the craziness around Caitlin Clark. And he kind of, I think, got it right. And I like Stephen A. He's been here. I consider him a friend. But then he had a but in his sentence that I think changes the attitude of this a little bit. Take a look.
The replay told the real story. Caitlin Clark wasn't instigating anything in that moment. She wasn't talking trash. She was simply coming off a screen and caught a forearm for it. What made it worse was that this wasn't an isolated incident. Not even close. Game after game, team after team, Caitlin Clark has been hit, shoved, elbowed, and pushed from behind, during dead balls, and even away from the play. It's become a pattern, and fans have had enough. Social media erupted. Commentators jumped in. And then Stephen A. Smith stepped up to the microphone.
That fighting does not belong in the game. And then they're trying to justify that Caitlin getting poked in the eye and blindsided is okay. That's a part of the game. Fam, that is not a part of the game. I literally watched y'all last year demolish Draymond Green for all the stuff he was doing in the NBA.
It was supposed to be just another regular season matchup. Instead, what unfolded on that court sparked a controversy that's still rippling across the league. The Indiana Fever were in control, playing with confidence and rhythm. Caitlin Clark was doing what she always does, knocking down deep threes, pushing the pace, and leading the offense. But midway through the third quarter, the tone suddenly changed. After the whistle, J.C. Sheldon reached in and caught Caitlin Clark directly in the eye. A foul, yes, but what followed turned the moment into a full-blown spectacle. Marina Mabrey, clearly fired up, came charging in and sent Caitlin crashing to the floor.
Clark and J.C. Sheldon have been competing against each other at Ohio State and Iowa, respectively, for years in the Big Ten.
I like how she tried to slap her and get away, though.
Oh, yeah.
Caitlin, look how she gets slapped, but she gonna push her and try to, like, push her and run. Nah.
Ooh. Okay,
her ass.
She on, cuz.
Don't push me.
Maybe said, boom. That can't happen. That cannot happen. T-Charles said, no, I ain't got no time for this. I'm not trying to be on Sports Center all week.
Steven Charles, you're real.
Yeah, you smart.
She said, nah, I know the vibes.
Buy your mama a house. You smart.
Yeah, let's show the retaliation. Shout out to Sophie Cunningham. Real teammate. We on a break with it?
Come here.
Yeah, what's up?
Then, with less than a minute left on the clock, everything boiled over again. Fever guard Sophie Cunningham, known for her no-nonsense edge, saw an opening on the fast break and took it. She wrapped up her opponent in midair, sending her crashing to the floor. The benches cleared. Players got face-to-face. In a matter of seconds, the arena went from loud to electric. And once again, Caitlin Clark was right at the center of the chaos. This wasn't the first time she's faced this kind of physicality, and it certainly won't be the last. But this time, it wasn't just about the hits. It was about the narrative forming around her. The target on her back is getting bigger. And now voices like Stephen A. Smith aren't stepping in to defend her. They're questioning her role in all of it.
Watch when Caitlin Clark is trying to create some space. It looked like she just got hit in the eye there.
Ooh, and Marina Mabrey. I missed that one, Edona.
Oh, I missed that one too.
Stephen A. Smith went on and was discussing just all the craziness around Caitlin Clark. And he kind of, I think, got it right. And I like Stephen A. He's been here. I consider him a friend. But then he had a but in his sentence that I think changes the attitude of this a little.
When Stephen A. Smith took the mic on First Take, many expected him to defend Caitlin Clark after yet another physical incident. But instead, he flipped the narrative completely. Rather than criticizing Marina Mabrey, the officiating, or the league, he argued that Clark invites the backlash, pointing to her confidence, trash talk, and competitive fire, even referencing her college rivalry with Angel Reese as proof. Smith compared her swagger to legends like Larry Bird, saying great players draw heat and Caitlin is no exception, but critics fired back hard, accusing him of victim blaming and ignoring the repeated cheap shots she's endured. The result was instant backlash, a divided fan base, and a league-wide debate. Is Caitlin Clark being unfairly targeted, or is she simply thriving in the storm she creates?